Start putting a screwdriver, jab himself in the eye.
Yeah, he jabbed himself in the eye out of frustration. Station 2.
That's me. It started out really bad because I had the wrong parts. So I didn't know how to build it to begin with.
You weren't given the right training,
And I
didn't have
wasn't,
the right
I didn't have
parts.
the right parts. And then my manager didn't know how to build it when I asked
So
him.
when you call for help, a manager turned up and he didn't know the process either. Because
Yeah.
that doesn't happen in this business.
Right, and then I couldn't pick up the screws with my fake nails, so that just really tipped me.
You were positioned in the wrong process for
I
your
was.
physical capabilities, okay?
Right.
And your stress level was on average across the board.
5.
Because you weren't really long.
That's right.
Station 3, you wouldn't have gone to Disney.
Disney? I didn't know that was on the line.
Get some nail clippers.
8. Station 4.
Yeah. Were we getting our pay was piece rate, but was it the rejects deducted?
Yeah. You get paid for the rejects, you're only paying the
Paid per piece price. It didn't say anything about pay per require.
piece rate.
Let it be known now, it's for good parts.
Oh, then it'd be like 9.
Just get that. That's a classic moment. Here's an individual who works with processes. I don't care what the customer is. If I'm getting paid for this level, I don't care what travels to base 12. It says quality defects because my book's stamped off and the focus won't be on me and I'll get my money this week. And in fact, if I'm really lucky, not only will I not get collared for not making the delivery because I'm too far down the process, but I'll get overtime fixing it as well when it comes round. Double whammy, 2 Disneys. So, I don't think any of your people consciously come to work thinking that, but after blowing the hooters and the balloon flying off and shouting for so long, they just get frustrated and it dies down. They say, I can't affect it, they're not listening to me, I'll put the clapper down, I'll put the horn down. And if I haven't got the right materials, and if I haven't got the right tools, and if I haven't been given the right training, I'd really like to do a good job, but help me.
So that's why it's about a 9.
Station 5. Logistics, you had a really easy time there. What would you say, Richard? How stressed were you given your 224? No, scale of 0 to 10?
I was talking to Kevin, I was good. It was stress level was high. I would say it had to be an 8. No one knew what they wanted. Everybody wanted it all at the same time. And there was no order to the logistics job.
Albert, so there's an 8 or 9 of you, 8. For you, Albert?
To make it comparable, I would say 16.
16.
Twice as much as people who work in the shop floor. There's no visual management, lots of boss talk to me, I don't know which is priority, I don't know what to bring.
So I don't know about you, but I know when I was actually doing productive work and I was a manager within a business rather than what I do now, I always considered that logistics had an easy job. And I always blamed logistics for me not being able to build correctly. Because I'd always say, if you gave me the right parts and methods, if you gave me the right tools, I'd be okay here. And logistics and methods must be tossing it off somewhere. They must go on laughing every day. And there's me not being able to build a product. But actually, you were under pressure, weren't you? And you weren't getting the right information that would allow you to do the job correctly. You weren't given the right information either from the work instruction or the individual in the job to help you give them the right parts at the right time. And everyone was shouting at the same time. But we know it's only a simulation that will happen in the real business, so in the real world. So the minute that we don't build to a beat rate and we don't have a balanced set, how do these guys know what to do? And the variation is anything between seconds, 20 seconds, and like 180 seconds, wasn't it, to build? If I was trying to have sequence delivery of parts, I would have known when you need parts. But that variability, I could never schedule deliveries for that. Because sometimes it takes you 20 seconds to build one, and sometimes it takes you 4 days to build one. So how do I know when you need it? I have to listen to you shout once, and I'll wait till you shout. And then you all shout at the same time, and then I start to expedite stuff. But actually, Richard and Albert, you had a real good strategy. You didn't expedite, you used the wave. So when you were hooting, and we was, Albert, you'd be at the table, and you'd be going, Albert! That's the universal logistics in for I'll get you when I can be bothered. I've got other priorities. So, we've run a small business that was obviously designed not to be helpful to you either as employees or leaders or union guys, or logistics. Consultants, you observe what was going on and we're going to use your skills this afternoon to help us run a lean system. What we're going to do now is going to take a quick rest break as we're walking. We're going to go to the academy and we're going to set up a slideshow just to give you some thinking around, there you go, lean tools and techniques that could be used to correct some of this stuff, and we're going to see what impact it would have had or it can have on these types of measures. Okay? So if we can be if you can be up in the academy and ready, sat down in the chairs in lecture room 1, room 2, for 2:15, please. So any phone calls we've got to make now?